You can get $7,500, $7,500 from the Replace Your Ride program, $5,000 if you live in a low-income neighborhood, $2,000 for the electric vehicle charger, $5,000 from the Clean Vehicle Grants program, $4,500 from the Clean Vehicle Rebates program, and another $2,000 incentives from the state government for a charging station, while also having heavily subsidized electricity at 2.5 cents per kilowatt hour. Mr. Beast just gave away 41 cars at a value of over $500,000. The government and California is also doing that as well, but it's not as well known. With Full Value Dan, we like to get a good deal, and we're gonna go get a free car in California. California has a lot of incentives for you as a Californian to get a free car or heavily subsidized. Now, if you don't live in California, that's okay. There are probably some incentives in your state. There is definitely a federal incentive, and I'm gonna leave a link in the description below to all the sites where you can find all the government incentives to get a rebate or tax credit on a new vehicle. First off, the federal government gives a $7,500 tax credit towards a new electric vehicle. Now that is a new vehicle and not a used one, and it only applies to certain models that haven't sold yet. So if you're looking for a Tesla and to use that $7,500 tax credit, you're out of luck. Funding has run out. That funding only lasts for the first 200,000 cars sold by that manufacturer. So if Tesla has sold 200,000 cars, then they are no longer eligible for a credit. Once Toyota, Ford sells 200,000 cars, then they would no longer be eligible for that credit too. This only applies to their electric and hybrid fleets. But the difference with the California rebates is that it applies to new and used vehicles, which gives you a lot more options. And it's not exactly limited to a specific amount of vehicles. You can actually get a used Tesla if you like, but used Teslas really retain their value very well, unlike any other vehicle which loses like 30% of its value within the first year. So since this is Full Value Dan, we want to get full value, and that full value is in older vehicles. That full value is in non-Tesla vehicles, which is like a Nissan Leaf, electric Mini Cooper, vehicles like that, where you can get them for less than $20,000 for a 2019 model, and you're getting like $20,000 in credits, making that car free. I'm going to focus this video on California so you can see the potential rebates for a specific area. We're going to target Los Angeles. We're going to start off with the incentives you can get with a used electric vehicle in California. The Replace Your Ride option. For driving a vehicle that's older than 2011, it's not electric or a hybrid, you are eligible for the Replace Your Ride program, which gets you up to $7,500 in rebates and incentives to replace your ride. This can apply to a new or used electric vehicle. Now, this program only applies to people with a low to moderate income. That doesn't mean not everyone's eligible. You still should check it out. But if you do also live in a low income area, there's a bonus $5,000 towards your electric vehicle purchase. Additionally, they give you another $2,000 towards the purchase and installation of an electric vehicle charger. Typically, to get this installed and purchased would cost $1,200 for a resident, and they give you up to $2,000 of the cost. Potentially, just with this program, you get $12,500 towards the purchase of the car and a free electric vehicle charger. Hang on, there's more programs too. The Clean Vehicle Grants program gives you up to $5,000 towards a new or used vehicle. So this applies to both new and used for also low-income workers. That is another $5,000 you can add on to the money you're already getting. So just for a vehicle, just the vehicle, you're already at $17,500 potentially for a used car. Now, there's an additional $1,500 in rebates through the LADWP, that's the Department of Water and Power. They give you that money towards the purchase of a used electrical vehicle older than 2 years. They do have more stipulations, and I have it detailed in the blog post below, so you'll know the exact qualifications if you're interested. And with that, that's $19,000 towards the vehicle already. The California government will also give you incentives for up to $1,000 in tax credits towards installing a residential electric charging stations. So you might be able to double dip there. So that's another $1,000. You get up to $750 in rebates from the LADWP for the purchase and installation of a level 2 vehicle charger. I think you can double dip there, and that's just more free money. And if you're also in the low income bracket, they'll give you another $500 towards that charging station. So the LADWP will give you several $1,000s in credits if you buy a used electric vehicle. Not only are you getting an electric vehicle charger, you're also gonna get discounted electricity. So you're getting a free car and free fuel. With the LADWP, they have a program to subsidize your electric costs to bring it down to 2.5 cents per kilowatt hour. I don't know if that's a good deal. I actually don't know how much electricity costs per kilowatt hour. Let's look it up. Oh, wow. That's really low. The LADWP will subsidize your electric costs to 2.5 cents per kilowatt hour. Now, the national average is 13.3 cents per kilowatt hour. This just drops your electric bill by like 80%. This is insane. So that is an extremely generous incentive. And that's not all. I know it sounds like I'm pitching something, but this is all government money that I want you to have. You'll also get something from the DMV, and that's the carpool sticker. It's the Access OK Clean Air Vehicle carpool sticker, so you can use the carpool lane in California while driving by yourself. That's a pretty good deal. I really don't know why you wouldn't do all this. So I know it applies to low-income workers. Even if you don't qualify, it would be awesome if you do help a low-income worker get this vehicle. So this might be someone that has a big family. They're working like a kind of moderate paying job, or for a single person, it would be like minimum wage, somewhere closer to minimum wage, and they'd be eligible for these grants. So if you see like a 27-year-old person working as a waiter or in a fast food industry and they have a bad car, help them out. Just like, hey man, Full Value Dan can help you out. Check out this video. That's like you being Mr. Beast giving away a car. You're helping another person, they're living a better life, and it helps you out too because they're helping out the environment and you get cleaner air. So it's kind of like a win-win situation all around. Let's talk about new cars. New cars are eligible for a federal credit of up to $7,500. Now this only applies to new electric vehicles, and they do have an eligibility list of cars that you can purchase. Now, the Clean Vehicle Grants Program is for low-income workers, but they also have the Clean Vehicle Rebate Program, which gives you up to $4,500 in tax credits for a new electric vehicle. So if you're a low-income worker and just want to be a baller, you can get $7,500 from the electric vehicle credit from the federal program, $7,500 from the Replace Your Ride program, an extra $5,000 if you live in a low-income neighborhood, $2,000 for the electric vehicle charger, $5,000 from the Clean Vehicle Grants program, $4,500 from the Clean Vehicle Rebates program, and another $2,000 incentives from the state government for a charging station, while also having heavily subsidized electricity at 2.5 cents per kilowatt hour. Potentially, that's $33,500 towards a new electric vehicle if you qualify in the low income brackets, while also getting all the tax credits for it. Yeah, even if you're low income, you can do it, or if you're like super shady with your taxes and you write off a lot to bring down your income level even though you're getting paid a lot, or you do some tricky stuff with your taxes, which I know a lot of people do. None personally, but you know, I've read things. Have I tried it? All right, and that's it. So that's the way to get a free car in California. What you need to know about these grants are they're all first come, first serve, meaning they have an allotted amount of money that they can only provide towards the program. So if you don't do this now and funding runs out, that's it. You don't get this money. This is a race to a free car. And with that, go get your free electric vehicle and tell them Full Value Dan sent you. They'll say,
"Who? We don't know that guy. Yeah, we do a lot of these loans, and yeah, I just sign the paper so we can get out of here. Do you want this car or not?"
All right, next time. Till next time.